Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna continue our showcase of Belo Betty using Adam's list from Top 16 Wisconsin Regional. And yesterday we got to see some tough games against Dolphy and NL, and today we're gonna continue with some tough games, right? We're gonna have some games against Black Yellow Luffy, some games against Lucci, and we're gonna finish it with like two games against Foxy and one against Nami. So kind of a variety of gameplay of games here. If you want to kind of see how I pilot this list, again, I share my thoughts yesterday on the list and the deck breakdown. So make sure to check that out if you haven't yet. And yeah, if you like today's video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games coming up soon. In this match, we're gonna against Black Yellow Luffy. So what I have learned about this matchup is that you kind of want to keep them. You want to kind of keep them at 3. So I'm gonna go like this. You want to keep them at 3 and just like develop a board. I'm gonna keep the reason I kept this hand is in case that they're playing like the blocker Nami, right? But anyways, the reason you want to keep them at 3 is because of this card, right? The Rocket Luffy. Rocket Luffy being able to just mess up your KO your units feels really bad, right? So just keep them at 3. I'm gonna go here, see if the opponent takes this. They do. We're gonna go here, and if we get the Karasu, we're gonna just play Karasu instead of Lindberg. And now next we're set up to start going crazy on them. Now we're probably not killing them next turn, but we can at least force them to go to 0 and have to give us a bunch of cards. That's unfortunate, because now this lets the opponent go up to, yeah, they can go ahead and play the Rocket Luffy, right? They can, yeah, so now we kind of backtrack a little bit then. This lets the opponent go to 7, and we just tell them, take your 2 on live, right? Take your 2 lives and go back to where you need to be, or go to where the spot that you were going to. Yeah, so that's super unfortunate here. We can go Lindberg. Like, I don't want to attack them at 7. If they have another Rocket Luffy, they have another Rocket Luffy. I had to force them to just use their I have to force them to just use their own 2Ks here. If they have another Hiyori, that's gonna be a problem. If it's another Hiyori, this could be a problem. Another Rocket Luffy is also annoying. You want to kill the Morley this time. I mean, this is not impossible, I guess. 2 lives and we have 9 down next turn. Like, do I wait one more turn? Do I dare waiting one more turn here? It's just gonna give them way too much value. If I wait one more turn, that's gonna be a problem. If I can go 2 live, but then the opponent's just gonna have way too much, and then they can just remove everything with the Luffys. Two more turns, one more turn, and the opponent's gonna go. I think I have to just go for it. I think I just have to go for it and just force him to have it. Let's force him to have the 2K here. Them being a 5 was super tempting. But I didn't have another 5K body, so I think I like this, where now we have 3 5K bodies instead of just 1. We also technically could have played one of these with Ivankov, but I don't think it matters, right? It's a nice Karasu. Okay, you go to 1. Oh. So this is interesting. I mean, they have the blocker. The problem for them here is that I can actually make their leader be a 4 now. We both here. Yeah, we don't need you. We don't need you. We're gonna go like this. You can go like this. Put your leader at 4, right? So their leader is at 4 now. We have a 9, 9, 9, 8, 8. So we have 2 8s. I guess we'll go with the 8s. We'll go with the 8s first. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. This KOs, your whole board is protected. Oh, if they hit a Rocket Luffy trigger, they could actually kill the Cracker. Okay, no, it was just a search. Let's go 8 one more time. Okay. So we have 8, 8, 9, 9. I guess we actually could have gone, yeah, we could have actually gone a little bit, we could have gone 9 instead of 8, by the way. Remember we have, I guess we could have just gone Luffy as well, by the way. Yeah, maybe Luffy would have been better instead of putting the Dawn here. It would have forced the opponent to not have the blocker available. It would have been a 11 into a 4. Yeah, I think it had to be. I think it had to be like that. It had to be like that. Yeah, for sure. It had to be this stupid Luffy. I missed that. Yeah, this is gonna force the blocker. Opponent will still have. They have to have exactly Gecko in their hand. They have to have exactly Gecko in their hand for this to matter. I guess they could kill me with their Garb, so I have to be careful. I want to keep the 2K. So by countering the Kusa, now the opponent doesn't have lethal with just Garb, so that's why. Like, I want to keep the 2K because technically the opponent could put the Dawn here and here. They go for Isho, they go double life. Again, he has to, okay, of course. So yeah, so I had to just go for Luffy last time. I still think I just win though, right? Opponent has to go to 0 life here. So I just have an 11K. Yeah. So the opponent goes to 0 life here, and I just have an 11K. Alright, so this is fine. We can even have another attacker here. Yeah, I mean, we have multiple 9K attacks. We can go Luffy, or we can just go for my Revolutionaries, and I think my Revolutionaries deserve the win here. So let's just go like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then we just go 9, 9, 9. Opponent doesn't have enough blockers. So the key part there was countering that Kusan attack. But I do think, if I went for Luffy last time, I actually think I would have just won, by the way. Once the opponent decided to counter out the first attack. I don't know why I didn't see that line. So that was my mistake. But we still got there because we just got so far ahead. And just made it super awkward for the opponent to get to 0, right? So GG's. In this match, we're going against Black Yellow Luffy, which is a very tough matchup. Just because you have to keep them at 3 life. You have to just... The way that I think you have to win this matchup is by keeping them at 3 life and then just building up your board. This is not a great hand for us. Yeah, this is not a great hand. Okay, well, I mean, I guess this makes it a little bit better, but still not amazing. Yeah, still not great. Let's just keep them at 4. I mean, at some point I'm gonna hit them, right? Get them down to 3. I need to find like Karasu or something. It depends on whatever top deck nets from this. I guess not true because I'm not gonna put it at 7 just yet. That's a good card. Yeah, that's a good drop. Morley's really good in this matchup. Lets me get through the blocker. That's a very good Nami for them though. Can go like this and just force the opponent to have to like block the double attack. I need to have the board. I need like Kuma here can kill the Nami, right? So Kuma can kill the Nami. The opponent's gonna naturally go all the way down to 3. So they're not gonna do anything else because they don't want me to. Obviously, they don't want me to be able to have the double attack, right? Which is pretty smart from them. I might just go here. I might just go here and just have another body on the field, and then next time we have 2 AK attacks. Or 3 AK attacks, sorry. Really weird game so far. Going down to 2 and then playing 2 2Ks, I mean, not impossible for us to come back from. The big thing is this blocker. Not having the Kuma, like, I don't want to put them at 2. I mean, the opponent can put themselves at 2 here and not play the Rocket Luffy, right? So I didn't want to put them at 2 because of the Rocket Luffy, so that's why I said you want to keep them at 3. But the opponent can just do that themselves here and they can play the Rocket Luffy, but I still get 3 attacks off. We have loved to have, again, that's exactly the reason we didn't want it at 2, right? And now at this point, opponent can go to 1 and go to 0 very easily. So we have to just force the issue here. We have to just force the issue and just force as many cards on their hands as possible. I don't agree attacking there, by the way. Okay, so here's the thought now. Here's the thought now. Do we actually just pop that Luffy? I'm gonna go to 1. Force the opponent to have 2 2Ks here. So they have to have two 2Ks. The worst thing is if it's two flampes, I'm gonna be in trouble. 2 2Ks, leader ability, and enough to play 2 babies. So they could go to 9 and they still have this stupid blocker. Because we didn't find the Lindberg or the Kuma to actually KO this. And I'm gonna go to 1. So I'm gonna go to 1. I'm gonna go to 0, right? Which means that I just die in next turn. The opponent knows that they can now go to 0, so I guess they can now play 2 babies. But actually, the double Morley means that the opponent has to literally stay at 2 lives. This is gonna be a double attack, right? Unless, I mean, if the opponent stays at 2 lives, this is gonna be a double attack. So this is the first flampe. Like I said, if it's double flampe, I'm in trouble. I guess even if it's the other 2K, it's fine, but at least we get the 2K out of their hand, the first one. Such a stupid blocker, that Nami. I mean, it's so good in this matchup for them. There's the Hiyori. Oh, so the Hiyori is so good here, because now they can actually go to 7 and still keep themselves at 2 life. Yeah, so they can go to 7 and keep themselves at 2 life. Or they can just go to 9 and still keep 1 life, right? Because the Hiyori allows them to... Yeah, they can go to 9 here. And they don't need to do anything else. I'm at 1 life, so if they take me down to 0 lives here, we play no blockers. And we only have 3 cards in our hand, so the next attack is going to absolutely kill us. And if they keep themselves... I guess if they keep themselves at 1 life, we have to just risk it. Go for the double Morley attack and just say that your 10 cards are not going to get you there. But, I mean, the opponent has 9 cards. I guess they're going to have less once they put a trash here. If they go Luffy, that gives them the card while also killing one of the Morleys out. So they trash Garb and they can go Luffy on the top. You messed up, right? You had to go the other Luffy. Yeah, if they win the other Luffy, they guarantee winning. As it is already, I mean, they have 7 cards, right? I need to get 2 of these attacks to go through. So we just split it. Yeah, I mean, we have to just do it, right? There's no other way for us to win this. There's no other way for us to win this. So this is going to be 8. It's going to be 13 twice, and the opponent can just prevent it. Yeah, we go 13, 2K, 2K, 1K, and then 13 again, and you can just take the life. But I have to just go for it. because I'm losing next turn no matter what. Yeah. So I'm losing next turn no matter what. So again, the opponent just has it. So GG's. Yeah, they had another 2Ks there as well. So yeah. In this match, we're going against Black Yellow Luffy. I kind of like both of this. Like, I kind of like this whole hand. Now, obviously, we want to go a little bit wider when possible. We want to keep them. We want to keep them at like 3 lives maximum. So let's just remember that. I don't need to use this. Okay, so we can just attack into that. I'll give them this one, okay? Yeah, we'll attack into this. We can play Franky out, or I mean, I guess we can just go Lindberg here. It sets us up that if we get a race match, we can KO. I mean, also with the Koala, right? So he sets it up that with the Koala, we can KO their Luffy here. But if the opponent uses the Luffy effect right away... Okay, so they didn't get a Luffy. At this point, we need to develop a big enough board that we start, like, putting pressure into them in the next couple of turns, right? It's not a bad... That's not a bad card to get here. Not a bad card to get here. We're not going to attack into them just yet, so we can just hold on this Karasu until the next turn. So we can go ahead and play Karasu out and do our stuff. Going down to 1 is risky, though. Regardless of what this looks like. So regardless of how good this might look like, going down to 1 is super, super risky. We can go here. Let's put them at 3. I think 3 is a good spot to leave them at. They need to have another Sabo. They need to have another black Sabo in their hand. Or I guess in their life now. If this is a Rocket Luffy, that's pretty good. You can get rid of the Karasu. If you don't have another black Sabo though, your Sabo is gonna die to the Lindberg. Huh. It's gonna be a lot of damage. So, -3, -3. So we can go bam, bam, bam. Summon Karasu, get the opponent down to 6. And I still have a lot of done open. We might have been able to get where we need to be. So the opponent's at 6. This 8, 8, 12, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10. I like the 10s. I guess we can start with this 8 here. We can start with this 8 here. Okay. 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, yeah, so we go like this. I mean, the problem here with this 10s. So I don't like the 10s. I don't like the 10s. I guess opponent could just chill here then. If we just do it this way. They took it. Alright, so we can go 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and a 14. I like the 12 and a 14. 12 is a lot. It's a 2k, 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 1k, which is not impossible. And the 14 is even more. You're gonna have to give me every single card in your hand. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the moment that they didn't block this first 8, I mean, no, they did counter the first 8, right? But once they counter the first 8, I did feel more comfortable going for like 9 and then like going for something more, I guess. But that was interesting, right? We got the right hand again, keeping the opponent at 3, making it awkward for this Rocket Luffy to ever come out. They still got to get one of them out because of the Hiyori, but they didn't have another black Sabo to protect their Sabo from the Lindberg into race match combo. So geez. In this match, we're going against Foxy. Interesting. Honestly, I've seen Foxy being like a thing that people are going for. I want to go first so the opponent doesn't play their Foxy like right away. We don't have a 3 turn at 3 down play. Okay. Oop. I wanna attach all at the down, right? We're just gonna attack for 8. Chopper is a good blocker for them. Yeah, Chopper is not a bad blocker. If they attack into me, we can always go Cracker and just threaten the double attack. Okay, that's good for them. So maybe it's actually Lindberg here. Maybe it's Lindberg. Yeah, let's go Lindberg here. We can play. I guess I don't know why I didn't attack for 5. I just missed an attack, right? It could have been a counter that the opponent had to give me there. I'm scared of the 7 cost Foxy, right? Yeah, that could have been a 2k counter that the opponent had to give me there. So Lindberg can KO one of these. And I guess we'll play second Lindberg out with the Ivankov. Oh no, that's pretty good, huh? Yeah, so they by playing Pickles, they prevent anything else from being KO'd. So instead, I guess I can go Karasu. I can go Ivankov, Karasu, get this down to 3 and just go from there. And the opponent will be able to freeze my stuff starting next turn. Yeah, they're gonna be able to freeze everything starting next turn. So, if that's gonna be the case, let's get this bad boy out over here. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna KO my stuff, you can KO my. I mean, you can keep my stuff rested, right? They can only do 2 at a time here. I guess no, because if I'm gonna have my leader, so they will be able to keep all 3 rested. They have plenty of cards here. We gave them the second one over here, so yeah, they're gonna be able to keep everything just and very bad. Oh, they're gonna rest the Karasu as well. They could have rested this Inazuma. I guess I know what the opponent's doing it that way so they can just freeze, right? So they're gonna freeze this 3. And yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like they have such a good advantage, right? I needed to go a little bit faster. If I had a way to deal with those blockers like Kuma earlier, it would have been a lot better. But because we didn't, now the opponent can just do whatever they want. So I'll give them this 2k, force the opponent to have to attack into it and not attack into my life. That's the Foxy. Right? So they can freeze 1, 2, 3. Wait, they only freeze. Did they not freeze all 3? Huh. Oh, no, it's 1 leader. Yeah, okay, I see. I don't know why I was looking at things incorrectly. So they decided not to freeze the thing. Yeah, I was thinking of something else. I was confused. I confused myself. I did confuse myself. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. So this still gets to 7, right? They still both get to 7. This can only rest one leader, one character, not 3. I don't know why I thought 3. We can still go Karasu for 4. We can go Karasu for 4. We can also go -3 here. So -3, -1 with Karasu and just KO this Foxy. That also probably is not bad. And I feel like I need to play Cracker out. So we can go like this. Right? So we're going to have 4 for Cracker. We can attack for 5 here. And then 2 7s, I guess? 7. I guess they're already 7. So let's just go 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we can go like this. We can go 7. Okay. -3, right? Okay, so this is a 7, 8, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, no, because we're gonna keep 4 down, right? So we can go like this. Oh yeah, and I also get an extra, yeah, so I get an extra 1k back once I kill that. I forgot about that. And then we go like this for a 10. And we play Cracker, and we should have enough. Opponent has to play 1 more Foxy Pirate here before they can use the leader effect. And we still have a Revolutionary to make both of these attack into the opponent. Even if they freeze this too. So even if they freeze this too, I still have this attacks here. Well, I guess I'm gonna let these 2 do it, right? So they freeze here, they freeze here. We just have to have these 2 attacks go through. They have 6 cards. If I get a Rusher, it also helps out a lot, right? So Inazuma, Dragon, Luffy. I should be able to finish this up, especially because the opponent's gonna be at. Ooh. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna take the risk and say that I'm gonna draw another Revolutionary. Okay, so they have the restand. Alright, so the restand is definitely a punish, right? If I don't draw another Revolutionary, I still think I have enough done to just attack for big numbers. Because if I not draw a Revolutionary here, I'm still gonna be okay, right? So we get the Revolutionary, so we can just trash this and go here, here. Now, I need to finish this turn, right? So this is gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 13, 13. Maybe we go, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we go like this. We go 12, and then we go the rest on the 12, 14, right? So we go 12, 14. 12, 14 against a 4K leader. Technically, there's enough for them to win if they have a bunch of 2Ks. Like, that's a consideration. I could have gone 13, 13, but I think I like the 12, 14. Just in case that the opponent's last card was a 2K, which it was, and the opponent literally was like 1 down. If they were like 1 down off, for example. So, I'm excited to try out Foxy myself. I've seen some Foxy waves happening, especially in the Asian meta. We had 2 rushers in our life, by the way. So yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting deck. In this match, we're going against Lucci. So we just gotta go super aggressive, right? I mean, like, we're just gonna go super aggro, and whatever happens, happens, right? I mean, the opponent chose to go first. So they're gonna be able to play their Brook right away in the first turn, which can kill the race mats. I think we have to mulligan this hand. We don't have anything that like lets me develop 2 units at once. So not great. This is not looking good either. I mean, I guess Karasu can at least let me put some pressure, but we don't have the Ivankovs. Like we want to have the Ivankovs that lets me summon 2 units at once, so that 1 unit is not just dying every single turn. Okay, opponent trash the Brook at least. Trigger. Yeah, we just use it. We always use it, I think. We go like this. And again, we just want to go all in, right? We want to go just all in. Balls to the walls aggression. Because we have the Luffys, I don't think I need the Morley. I think we go here. And we just go 5, 5, 5. The leader is a 4k, so the opponent has to actually give me 2ks to defend this damage. So they gave me the first 2k here, and they took 2 lives. So that's a pretty successful turn there. The opponent took 2 lives and gave me a 2k. We have another Karasu next turn, right? Now, the opponent could have, obviously, a way to remove my units this turn, but they want to get rid of this Karasu, if they can. We're going to lose 1 unit here for the attack, and we're probably going to lose another one from the opponent's removal. So that's going to leave me with 1 unit. Man, this ain't like, we have enough rushers that I think this feels pretty good. The opponent go for the Who's Who, but they don't have enough Dawn for it. They can have Brook here, or Rebecca into Brook. Okay, so Rebecca into Brook. So this is perfect, because we can just go... This is great, right? We can go here, here. Yeah, this is pretty good. So we can go like this. I hate giving up the Inazuma, though, but I think I have to have the Karasu. I think Karasu is just way too good. I think Karasu is just way too good for us to pass up on. I hate leaving the stupid Brook on the field though, which feels bad. But I think we have to force him to just give me cards here. Like leaving Brook here feels so bad. But this is just eating up 2 cards versus this just eating up a 2k. So this has to be a 2k, 1k. And yeah, at this point, we're just going to rely more on the Luffys to finish up this game rather than my leader ability. So we actually have no counter, so we can lose both Karasus this turn. 1 to the attack, 1 to the Brook. Opponent can even kill a 3rd unit. I definitely think it was correct to get this Rebecca out of the field. Ivankov let me develop an extra unit, right? So the opponent has to kill all 4 of these. We can go Luffy twice once the opponent goes to 0. They're gonna have to block the 11 2 times, which is tough. They have a Jack. If they have a Jack, they can only kill... I mean, they can still kill 2 because, again, we don't have counter to save this Karasu. So they can attack, do -1, and then go Jack to kill it. And that also lets them cycle, but that's going to leave 2 units. And leaving 2 units is going to be tough. Now, the problem here is I don't have any more revolutionary cards, right? So I'm going to let this die. If the opponent wants to attack with Lucci, they're going to have to actually attack into my life, which could potentially be a trigger. Yeah. So we go like this. I think it's more important for me to have an extra unit here than it is for me to have another Luffy in my hand. I'm probably only going to get to play 1 Luffy. Okay, so they get to kill both here? Yeah. So they get to kill both, but I'm still keeping 2 units on the field. Then we're going to be able to kill 2 cards anyways, right? The problem is, again, we don't have any revolutionary cards, so we cannot get the full value here. I also risk just dying next turn. So we go 7, 7, 7. Opponent's still gonna have 5k. That's 2 down. They go to 9. 1 down for 5. They could kill me next turn. They could indeed kill me next turn. So maybe we actually start by killing the Brook here. And maybe we start like this. I have to be careful. Man, having another revolutionary would be nice here. Only had the pistol, so... Yeah, I guess we just go 6. We'll go 6, and then we'll go 8. Oops. I meant to dash everything here. So, they still have 3 attacks, and I only have 2 lives. Okay, well, they used an attack. Okay, so... Still scary because the opponent got Rebecca, and they kept themselves at 1. I guess I should have just gone for it. I mean, I got scared of being able to... of dying here. But I guess if the opponent's going for lethal, I'm always dying anyways, right? This is going to be a Gecko into a Rebecca, so the opponent gets to have a blocker. They still have enough to go Gecko, Rebecca. If they have the Spanding in their hand, this could be a problem. The problem is that if it is a Rebecca, I'm not killing them unless I get another Kuma. So it has to be another Kuma. And even then, it's probably not enough. If they don't go Rebecca, maybe the Luffy. Yeah, so it's the Rebecca. Oh, you know what they can do? They can go Helmeppo and then grab the Brook and KO this. Yeah, so they get to kill both. Interesting. I mean, I'm just dying next turn, huh? They just go for the 2k then? So I'm just dying next turn. I'm gonna have to go 5, 8. I guess we can go 8 3 times, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's no way for me to get that one turn where I guess I should have just gone for it. Yeah, it has to be 8 3 times, and again, that's still probably not gonna be enough. I guess we start like this. See if the opponent decides to just take one of these. They have to block, right? You have to play around the Luffy. Yeah, you have to play around the Luffy, so... Whatever, I'm just gonna go 7 and 9. If you have the counter, you have the counter, right? Yeah, they had enough counter, so GG's. They had enough counter. They also topped like a 2k here, so that would have been enough no matter what. Dragon would have been interesting, actually. Dragon would have been better, right, than Luffy. Because I needed the book. Yeah, because Dragon would have given an additional attacker. But it would have still been the same, because they still would have been at 7. I guess this would have been at 10. I guess you could have gone 8, 9, 11. But I still would have just gotten block. The first 8 would have gotten counter. And then the second 9 gets counter, and the opponent just gets to win. So in this match, we're going against Lucci. Alright, so just go as aggressive as possible, right? I mean, the opponent's just going to be able to remove all my units. Obviously, if I can go stuff like Ivankov, that lets me go 2 units at once. That helps a lot. But I'm just going to be attacking into their leader and just seeing what happens. 5 lives is a lot to get through. Yeah, this is a decent hand. We have the Rush. We have the Ivankov, right? We have the double Karasu now, so that's pretty good too. We have to grab this Ivankov, I think. Yeah, we grab this Ivankov here. Please let me get a trigger. Thank you. Let's punish this guy. So now I'm fine doing the Ivankov, right? Yeah, I mean, that Brook is so good for them, right? That Brook is really good for them. I think I have to go here. I have to go here. We have to go like this. And just go 5 and 8. Force the opponent to give me a 2k. No way, they got the Who's Who trigger. Right? Has to be a trigger here. I mean, it kills, yeah. Ice Age, so close enough. Worse. Yeah, wow. Yeah, and they can easily kill one of these two. Luckily, hopefully they kill Karasu, but then it means, I mean, I'm gonna be just completely out of cards, right? Yeah, they're gonna kill Karasu. And then we can go double Karasu next turn, I guess. But I'm still, like, very close to dying. I need to find... This is actually crazy. I need to find a revolutionary card. Oh, that's so good. That is so good, right? So, the problem here is that I just die if I don't kill that Brook. So I had to kill that Brook. So I had to kill that Brook for sure. So we have 4 down for Karasu, 1 down for this, 1 down for this, right? So we had to kill that Brook no matter what. We trash, go here, here, here. And then again, we start with a double attack. That's gonna go through no matter what. And then we have a 8 into a 3 and another 8 into a 3. That was kind of crazy. That was a kind of crazy turn, guys. That was a kind of crazy turn. We had the revolutionary card in our hand to be able to buff with the Karasus. The opponent only has 7 down. Yeah, there's not much that you can do from this. Like, hitting 2 triggers like that back to back is one of the reasons why Belo Betty can be just a little bit toxic. We have the rusher, even if the opponent was able to get rid of these 3 units, we have the rusher to have another unit on top of it. So, opponent also had like node counters, by the way. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Nami. And this seems pretty bad for the opponent, right? Honestly, I want to find Karasu. If I find... Oh, there we go. Yeah. So this is pretty bad for the opponent because now it's like... I'm going to just put so much pressure on them. Like, this is going to be so... Oh, yeah, this is going to be so nasty. We're just going to go double Karasu here. Double Karasu, right? I wish I had a Kuma, I guess. Kuma would be pretty nice here, getting rid of the Kakaya. I think I'm down to just go here, and then let's go Karasu. Have a done open and do the rest. Yeah, I think we're gonna go like this. Honestly, I'm down to attack for 5, just forcing to eat up a card here. Like, technically it's helping them, but that's one less card we're gonna have to worry about next turn. Sure. Yeah. Alright. They're gonna have to really rely on this blocker, right? So we're gonna go here, Karasu, we're gonna go here, we're gonna trash this, 1, 2, 3. So this is 5. So 5 into 4 is gonna always force a 2k. So 5, 5, and then 2 sixes. Okay. Then we go sits number 1, sits number 2. And then next time we play another Karasu, and now the opponent is gonna be down to opponent's gonna be down to just a 3k leader. They can KO one of these, right? And then eventually we have the Inazuma as well, right? So they can KO one of these guys, one of these 3. Because there's no way I'm gonna counter out, right? I need to have my cards in my hand. Okay, I think the Karasu is gonna be the thing that's gonna be really punishing for them. Like, Karasu just getting their stuff, their leader that low is very, very nasty. So we go like this. I guess we can trash the Morley. I don't mind keeping the Ivankov. So this is gonna be an 8 into a 3. This is 5, 5, 5. So we can go 6s into 3. Yeah, we can go 6s into 3. Okay. They're gonna have to try to kill this guy, which I guess if they put a Dawn, they can kill it. Yeah, they have to. They have to. Yeah, you have to. You have to absolutely do that. You're not surviving if I'm keeping you at 3 every turn. So this is why I like keeping this Ivankov, because now we can potentially draw into another one. Okay, we didn't get it. We can just go Kuma here, I guess, or we can go Inazuma and buff it up right now. That's a better attacker. That is a better attacker, I think. Yeah, that's a better attacker. So we're gonna go like this, and we'll go 1, 2, I guess 3, 8 into 4. So these are gonna be technically 9k attacks into them, right? Like this is like an 8 into a 4. Yeah, like the opponent had to do that, right? So we can go to the opponent's at 4. Oh wait, technically the opponent's at 5 because they just counter it out with the smoke, right? So they're 5. These are 5. This is 7. We can go 7. We can go 8 twice, or we can go. I guess let's go 6. Let's play around a second smoke. White snake, sorry. Okay, so 7, 6, 7, I guess. And then we'll go for the 8. You have to have another. Oh no, they took it. All right. So again, they have to put Dawn to kill the Karasu. But now you're down to 0 life. And you decided to use Dawn for Sanjiv Pillar. You never want to do that. You absolutely never want to do that. Technically, this is the most efficient play, by the way, playing Karasu out. Because he makes it so that all my units can attack into them better. But I think we just go for a big attack, right? Like, how are you beating us here? Like, if we go like this, I guess I could also go here. Okay, so maybe this makes the most sense, right? Yeah, you're not beating this, right? You're not beating the 16 into 2 more 7s and then another 5. I guess only 7s, right? That you're able to protect yourself now. Yeah, so it's just way too aggressive against the Nami players for them, especially once we saw the double Karasu. Like getting the leader to 3k is nuts. So GG. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games, right? Black Yellow Luffy, always tough, right? One thing I learned as I was playing that matchup is keep them at 3. Keep them at 3. Make their Egghead Luffy like not really be worth a lot, right? Just make it super awkward for them. So keeping them at 3, I think accomplishes as the best. Because even if they're at 2, they could potentially go like double Flampe and be able to get to their 0. So keeping them at 3 makes it both hard for them to get to 0 and also lets you play around Egghead Luffy, which can KO your Karasus and stuff like that, right? Karasu ends up being really good in that matchup because it kind of cancels out some of their opponent's leader ability stuff. Then aside from that, honestly, like the other matches were kind of tough, right? Like again, it's very tough for this Belo Betty deck to like do much against stuff like Lucci when they can just continuously remove your board, right? You kind of have to go like this super aggressive high roll strategy. And if you don't hit enough triggers for that, that's not really going to work out too well for you. And you saw that in one game. You also didn't see it in the second game. And then the 2 other games, I mean, Foxy, very fun matchup, right? I forgot that Foxy can only freeze 2 things at once, 1 leader, 1 character. So I was scared of freezing like 2 characters, which, since they cannot do that, makes this matchup a lot better than I thought in the beginning. And then obviously Nami is just a very easy matchup for us, right? Because of all the aggression that we have. So yeah, so that's kind of like the gameplay here over the last 2 days. I'm still not convinced about this Belo Betty list. I still think it's pretty bad. But hey, Adam got it to top 16. So maybe I just need to practice this more until I really understand how he got there, how he did, right? And you guys can call out some of the misplays that I made as well. But anyways, hope that you enjoyed today's games. I think tomorrow... What's on the calendar tomorrow? Tomorrow on the calendar, we're probably going to have some Marco. We got the new starter deck 15, and since we had the new starter deck 15, I haven't showcased Marco, so I want to try it out with the new cards like YBRNA. So, keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for this Marco gameplay coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow. So, yeah, hope you enjoy the games, and if you do, make sure to like the video below, subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch, we're streaming now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those above in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.